No, because he said it's 5 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, certainly a very good afternoon to you all on behalf of the vendors and organisation. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all here today, which is indeed an important sale here at number 25 Patterson Street, right here in the heart of Mill Park. We do appreciate your attention and your attendance here today. And in particular, I'd like to personally thank our vendors for entrusting us here with the sale today, which is must say is indeed an honour. Not only like to wish you well with the sales and cars today, but it's also moving along for their future plans. Also, just as important, the welcome back to interested purchasers, which I know there's an intimate crowd and there's a few logged on online. Advisor and ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to wish you well and very best luck with the bidding and the auction itself. My name is Nick Petrovsky, the auctioneer in charge of today's proceedings. And to assist you with your bidding or any questions you may have regarding the home, the documentation or the auction itself. If you already haven't had the pleasure of bidding, we've got Mr. Tarun Joshi, we've got David Wassef, our technician, and looking after the bidders that are registered online, and of course we've got our managing director, Mr. Jamara underneath here. We do represent Ray S&H and auctioneers situated at 27 Gorge Road in South Morang. Well, today's procedure, ladies and gentlemen, is straightforward. I will trace you through the contract of sale together to section 32. Nothing untoward here. All the relevant information is annexed and forms part of the contract, which will enable you making a safe purchaser here today. I will read out the conditions in accordance to how we're conducting today's auction. I'll touch on the features and benefits in this great size family home offering here today, which has got a huge allotment of over 600 square metres. Certainly a desirable, quiet location with all amenities only moments away. Then shortly thereafter, we'll call it across to your competition and your bidding. In legal terms, what is known as Lot 320, more commonly known as today's number 25 Patterson Street here in Mill Park. Well, the channels that I differ, all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings and electric light fittings are your inclusions here today. So ladies and gentlemen, what you see today, minus the furniture, is what's staying. And I think it's been freshly painted, Shamara. There's new carpets. It's all had a bit of a makeover. Won't take much to spruce up the gardens and really zhuzh them up if you've got a friend or two. Well, we've got a couple of landscapers that are very, very reasonably priced indeed that will ensure able to bring it back to its former glory. Well, most importantly, price will determine that in the next few moments or so. Deposit, as with all auctions, it is straightforward. 10% deposit upon signing of the paperwork here today. In settlement terms, Chummer, 30 or 60 days? Flexible. It is vacant, so if you wish to move in, and if your bank can organise it just before Christmas, the vendors are happy to tailor it to that regard. But if you need an extra 30 days and want to move in into the new year as a New Year's resolution and take occupancy of this great size family home, we can do that as well. The section 32 vendor statement, nothing untoward here. The zoning that we fall under is a residential zone. The outgoings, by the way, City Whittlesea Council rates and Yarraville water charges combining them both, in fact, won't exceed $2,200 per annum. And all the services that do go along with the home, gas, water, sewage, electricity and telephone are all here, and indeed they are all connected. Stipulated title, most important document you are here to purchase. It reads we've got a total land size of 602 square metres, which back in the 80s and 90s was a kind of a normal size block of land of over 600 square metres in today's terms. It's a large block of land because how they're cutting them up just north in South Morang or indeed in Murndore, Doreen, or Wollert or Epping North. The average block of land now is about 320 square metres, which in today's terms, they'll cut 2 blocks out of this one here, but we've got a large parcel of land in one of Mill Park's best locations. Ladies and gentlemen, is there any questions or queries regarding the home, the documentation or the auction itself? No, I shouldn't think so. Straightforward terms and conditions. We're selling by half today, but I will read out the conditions in accordance to how it could be conducting today's auction, and they are as follows. The auction will be conducted within rules or any conditions made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit myself as the auctioneer from accepting bids after the property has been knocked down to the successful purchaser, which in short means, ladies and gentlemen, once the property is on the market, after the third and final call, and the contract hits my hand, that decision is final. So if you're thinking about bidding, which I hope you are, and hope you don't miss out, once the property is sold, that would be the last undisputed bid. So get your bids in nice and quick in other means. The vendors do have a reserve price. I, as the auctioneer, will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids and prohibits major disruptions by bidders from attempting from bidding and provides fines for this conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids throughout the course of the auction. Indicate I'll be making a vendor bid are simply the two words vendor bid, and I, only as the auctioneer, shall make a vendor bid. They're the formalities out the way, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'd like to touch on location. We're offering here today, and we're right in the heart of Mill Park here. Quiet street, really good neighbours. There's a few amongst our crowd here today. It's a well cared for neighbourhood. If you have a look at the other homes in the gardens and the smiling faces, this is what you're buying into. Schools just at the end of the street, bus services, train station just up the road, got the YMCA that's freshly been refurbished, stable shopping centres. Between the two, you're between the stables and of course Westfield as well, train station, tram 86 on Plenty Road, RMIT's not that far away, as is La Trobe University. Parking, a lot of nice parks, walking tracks. It is a family orientated area. Well, for those of you who wish to buy as an investment, outstanding homes like this, we've got a long list of tenants ready to move into, especially when they're a good size with plenty of ample space here and well located. The location's absolutely second to none. Walking distance, all amenities. Keep the car at home. You've got plenty of car accommodation as well. One parking here, large drive-through with remote. And you've got a double carport at the back with the entertaining area, plus a huge backyard. Inside, they don't build homes like the way they used to. As a young boy growing up, I used to really love the cathedral ceilings, the sunken lounge. We had one at our first place in Epping growing up. And the dining is always a lounge dining and a huge separate entry upon entry. Now everything's just in one with the latest floor plans. This is nicely sectioned off. Good sized master bedroom, updated ensuite, walk-in robe, well-appointed timber kitchen. Sometimes they're a thing of the past because they're all painted and juiced up now. It's a well-appointed timber kitchen looking out to the Mills family area. Huge laundry, two other good-sized bedrooms. Also the main bathroom's been updated as well. Ducted heating, evaporative cooling. It's all here. Sure, the outside needs a little bit of attention, or inside if you wanted to further update the kitchen and put some doors and perhaps change the bench tops. Not a great deal. Fresh coat of paint. Some new carpets have gone into it. Won't take much for this to come up really, really well. But it's for sale today at market value, ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to hold and acquire this home here today. And I know there's been some really big results here in Mill Park. But in terms of if you're after value and something that you're going to buy value today and not think you're overpaying, and based on how the market's going, 6 or 12 months, always looking expensive, but it is today offered at price to sell. There's a few bidders registered. I'd like to welcome you, the ones that are registered online to you. David will be calling the bids. For those of you who attend in person, when the time has come, ladies and gentlemen, we will declare the home open for your competition here at what price? 25 Patterson Street here in Mill Park. Call it out, buyers. I know it's an intimate crowd, but some familiar faces that have been back. Call it out, buyers. Where do we start? Fair reasonable start to kick us off. Fair reasonable start. First bid that you usually buy. We've got to start somewhere, but try not to make it work too hard. Fair reasonable start, buyers. Let's go. Call it out. We're going to quiet like Sunday morning mass. What's average home in Mill Park selling? 750, 800. Can we start it at 650 to go? Not to say we want that much. We've got a very genuine vendor, very conservative expectations. In fact, we'll achieve a sale here today. You tell me, buyers, fair and reasonable start. Would you bid? At 650, I'll take your 650, Tarun. Nice and easy. Welcome to the bidding, madam. At 650, I'll take it nice and easy. At rise of 10. At 650 now. Call it at 660 if you like. Keep it moving along. Fast auction's always a good option. At 650 now. At 650, how are we going there online, David? At 650, it's going to be one of those auctions that are slow to start like the first one we had It was like pulling teeth at the start, and then we had an avalanche of 4 or 5 bidders. At 650 now, back in vendor bid at 60. At 60 now. At 660, I've got looking for 70 before we go. At 660 now. At 660, coming in at 70 if you like. Keep it moving along. You don't bid, you certainly don't buy. It is priced to sell here today. At 670. Welcome to the bidding at 670 against the car. Thank you, Chummer. At 670 now, at 80 if you like. Lucky 8. Come with me at 80. That's more like it. Great home, Grady. You're just confirming it at 680. Make it 90 if you like. At 680, the bid at 90. Straight back in at 90. Van Reason will start at 90. Bid me bold. Good to see you under the tree at 7. I've got 7 here. Tarun, where was you? I've got 7 behind you. What's your bid now? 700 there behind you. At 700, 3-horse race. Anyone can join in. It's not the Melbourne Cup. At 7, the bid. At 700,000 now. Back in at 720 before we go. At 700, fairly bid enough. Back with the start at 20 now. She's straight back in at 20. Competition's behind you, madam. You should look this way. At 720 now. At 720 instructions when you're ready, please, Tamara. At 720 now, I've got. At 720 now. Call it at 30 before we go. Oh, done, started and finished by. At $720,000 I have for the 730. 730, welcome back with the starter. She knows value. Great size home. Huge block of land. Big. At 730, haven't forgotten about you under the tree there, sir. At 730, we're back with the starter at 40 now. At 40, I've got. At 740, the big. At 760, my instructions are quite clear. We are in the market. Instructions are quite clear from the director's mouth. We're not stopping the auction. At $760,000, we are on the market to be sold here today. At 760, can I get you to confirm your bid? At 770 now. At 770, and we're selling. Not here to put on a show. We're certainly here to sell. At 7 the bid. At 770 even. At 770, I'll take you 5. You've been with me from the start. At 75. At 75, at 75, back in at 80 if you like. At 75, we're back at the starter. 80 now. At 80, if you like your work, shut up. Bidding, not even looking at me at 80 now. Welcome back. At 780. I'll give you a moment, Maddie. You've been with me all the way from the start. At $780,000 now. Your moment. Make a phone call if you need it. Plenty of time to the next auction. You've been with me from the start. Biddy's here against you. At $780,000 I have for the first call. How are we going there under the tree? Any interest there? You're definitely out. At $780,000, I'll call it again for the first call. At $780,000 I have for the second call. We are selling. My instructions are clear. Sold's going to be on shortly. Not here to put on a show. We're certainly here to sell. At 780 is the bid. Give you a moment. 785. 85, you're back in. Good to see you back, madam, at 85 now. At 85, at 90, you're bidding bold at 8. At 85, I've got 785. At 90, thanks, Jummer. At 90, it's against you. You're definitely out. At 790. Can I sell it? Just confirm with it, Tarun. Thank you for your participation. At $790,000, bid is here against you. You're definitely out under the tree. No more. Thank you for your participation. You're definitely out there, madam. I just want to be sure that you're sure. At 700. That's it. Thank you for your participation. Thank you very much. At $790,000, I'll call it again for the first call. At $790,000, I have for the second call. Biddy's here. Definitely out. Here and here. At $790,000, we are selling. Selling. Sold you in your favour. Congratulations to bidding with the Ferguson. Welcome to Mill Park. Commiserations to the underbidders and other interested parties on behalf of Ray White Real Estate and our vendors. I'd like to thank you for your assistance and your experience.